morning. Thank you for joining me today. So this is Wake Up, a Shake It Out, and a flow. There'll be a bit of a mandala, so we'll go from side to side. And hopefully you'll feel energized and ready for your day at the end of this session. But we'll begin with some stillness. So sit in a way that allows you to have an upright spine. Let your shoulders soften and lightly close your eyes. And settle into your breath. So with each out breath, allow the muscles to soften away from the bones. And make a space for practice, for breath. Leave all the other stuff behind. Take a nice big in-breath through your nostrils. And release through your mouth. And do that 2 more times. And now open your eyes and take a big stretch. Lace your fingers, palms up to the sky, and if it's okay for you, look up at your hands. Exhale and bring your hands back down by your sides. Brilliant. Okay, so make your way up to standing. Take it slowly. If my head gets cut off, just adjust this. Alrighty. Lovely. So we'll begin with a Qigong inspired shake up. So if you just take your feet to hip width and start to gently move your hands. And you might just have a little rock from side to side. Circle the wrists and wiggle your fingers. Now turn your palms up and bend at the elbows. Keep remembering to breathe out. So nice long breaths in through your nostrils and then out through your mouth. Okay, swinging your arms forwards and backwards. Make sure there's room for you behind you. You'll need room either side of you as well. Keep breathing out. And then just one arm, take a circle. Change the direction. Other arm. Change the direction. Brilliant. So arms side to side. Start to bring it into your spine so you can make it a little deeper, a little stretch. Brilliant. Okay, take it round. Big sweeps. Keep remembering to breathe. Gaze turned down towards the floor. Shifting your weight from side to side. Okay, slowly coming out of that. Bring your feet towards each other and take a twist in the spine. Get your arms up a little bit higher. little bit lower. And now fix your gaze straight ahead and wring out your neck. Brilliant. Okay, bring your feet together and then take 1 foot forward. Fix the toes and shake the legs. So you're attempting to wobble the flesh. It takes a minute to stop the tension, to stop tightening. Try with the other leg. So the big toes, or the toes, all the toes are fixed. And you're just shaking your leg. Try and get your muscles to shake loose from the bones. Brilliant. All right, so toes fixed, up and down on your heels. Let your shoulders hang. So they're not stuck fast onto your torso. They're sliding up and down. Don't worry what you look like. I can't see you. Okay, now fix your heels and just move the knees. So now you're getting a zigzag in your spine. Wonderful. Now separate your feet slightly with your palms. Gently slap up the legs and round and down. And inside the thighs, get the blood to the surface. Lower back, lean forward. Into your glutes. Abdomen, a little bit gentler. Ribs. Pecs. And then down one arm. And up. All the way around. Cross other arm. Keep breathing. Into the back of your neck. Sweep at the throat, sweeping up. And then fingers. Just tap at the jaw. Over your eyebrows, temples, forehead, hairline, into your scalp. Keep breathing. Okay, pinching and pulling at your ears, just gently wake up the flesh. Marvelous. Now step your feet just that little bit closer. Take a nice big in breath and a big out breath. Couple more. Wonderful. And just coming to rest. Feet a little wider. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale down. Inhale out. And fingers together. Exhale down. And repeat. Inhale. Release. Inhale. And down. Brilliant. Just let your arms hang. Lengthen your spine. Close your eyes for a moment. Notice how you feel. Okay, so now we'll start to flow. Come to the top of your mat. Big toes touching. Tail draws down, so there's a real, it's not really tucking in. It's pulling down towards the mat. Crown lifts up towards the ceiling, so you lengthen the whole spine. Bring your hands together at your heart. Squeeze your buttocks together. Suck your belly button right in towards your spine and let your shoulders be soft. Lift your toes, separate them, press them back down again. Feel all four corners of both feet on the mat. And with your inhale, scoop your hands up to the ceiling and make a nice, long, tall spine. Exhale, bring your thumbs to the center line of your face, like you're drawing a line down the middle of your face as you fold forwards. Hang here for a moment in your first forward bend. If you need to bend your knees, do that. It's just your first one, so you don't need to strain here and push. Just hang. Keep remembering to breathe out. Bend your knees. Now, if you've got any back issues, I'd like you to lengthen your spine here and make it flat. And then you can slide your hands up the front of your legs to rise up. If you've no back issues today, you might have a soft bend in the knees and allow your spine to gently slide back into place as though you're stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Shoulders, chin. Inhale, arms up to the sky once again. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we'll do that again. Inhale, lengthen, squeeze your glutes, belly button to spine, arms just a smidge behind your ears. Maybe look up at your hands. As you exhale, draw that line down the front of your face, hips shoot back, back stays flat. Hanging here once again. And bend your knees and make your way up to standing in the way that works for you today. Take your arms up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. And now inhale, lengthen. Remember all those cues that I gave you earlier? Exhale, fold. This time, bend your knees and shoot your left foot back as far as it'll go, and then drop onto that left knee. Keep the toes curled under. Inhale, take your hands up towards the ceiling. You can bring your palms together if that feels all right. Tail under crown. Crown reaches up to the sky. Shoulders are relaxed, but you're not forcing them down. A couple of breaths. Exhale, drop your hands down, either side of that right foot, and bring your backside towards your left heel. And as you do so, lift the toes of your right foot off and curl them towards your head as you drop your head down. So we'll flow forwards and backwards. Inhale, forwards into a low lunge. Lift your chin. Exhale, backwards. This is a splits prep pose. Inhale, forwards. And exhale, back. And then inhale forwards one more time. Lift the back knee. Take your right hand in front of your right foot and swivel round into a nice wide forward bend. Your feet are slightly turned in. Drop your chest down towards the space between your legs. And then wherever you are, so if you feel like you're quite high up, you might just take hold of the backs of your legs, wherever you are. It doesn't matter what it looks like, it's what it feels like. So this is a stretch for the backs of your legs. Tune into the back of your knees, your hamstrings. And you might also notice a softness and a lengthening in your spine. Take your right hand to your right shin and place your left hand on top. Try to keep your hips even as you bring the right side of your chest to the right thigh. So this still works if you're up quite high and your chest's nowhere near your thighs, that's fine. Still works the same. Then take both hands over to the left leg. So left hand first, right hand on top. Steady your right hip so it will try and sink.
Try and keep your right hip even. Take the left side of your chest to your thigh. And now we'll drop both hands towards the floor. So if you're up high, you'll need to turn your foot to the top of the mat and bend the knee. We'll all swivel round. Drop the back knee. Toes of the back foot curled under. And inhale, palms together. Make your torso nice and long. Draw your tail under your crown. The gaze is straight ahead. Tuck your belly button right in towards your spine. Squeeze your glutes towards each other. And the more you draw your tail under, the more you'll feel a lovely stretch in your right thigh. Then drop both hands down and take your backside towards your heel. Curl the toes once again. Inhale, gently move forwards. Lengthen the neck, lift the chin slightly. Exhale, take yourself backwards. Moving with your breath. Last time forward. And then lift the back knee, take a nice big in-breath, and as you exhale, shoot your right foot forwards into your forward bend. Now at this point, you can take a little stretch the back of the leg, so bend alternate knees. Move with your breath and really enjoy the feeling. Okay, legs still. Let your chest hang, neck long, your gaze is inward. And then bend your knees and make your way up to standing in the way that works for you. Nice big in-breath. Shoulders down. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale once again, lengthen your body. Hands slightly behind your ears. Buttocks squeeze together. Exhale, fold forwards. Bend your knees, shoot your right foot back as far as it'll go. Nice big in-breath. Exhale, drop the knee. This time we'll go for a low lunge. So you might walk your left foot forward a bit or your right knee back and relax the back foot. Then swing your arms up with a big in-breath. Now there's a back bend element to this. So if you take your arms behind your ears and you look up towards your hands, there's a strong balance element and a nice back bend. On your out breath, bring your hands back down to the mat. Inside your left foot, tuck the toes under, lift your hips, swivel round into that nice wide forward bend once again. Take your hands to your tail, lace your fingers, then straighten your arms and press your knuckles up towards the ceiling. Now take your hands back down towards your tail. Bring them to your hips, fingers forward. Press both feet down. Lengthen and straighten your spine. And as you inhale, lift your torso up. Turn your heels in towards each other. Exhale, bend your knees. Take your arms out to the sides. Nice big bend at the elbows. Lengthen your spine. Inhale.
Straighten your arms, straighten your legs for star pose. Exhale. It's got various names, horse pose, goddess. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Brilliant. So inhale, lengthen. Bring your hands back to your hips. Turn to the top of the mat, so you swivel your feet. Take your hands to the floor. Drop the back knee, and once again, rearrange your legs. So you want to get a little bit of space between your hip and your back knee. Relax the back foot. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And once again, you can take your arms behind your ears and look up towards your hands. If you are very wobbly, just check that you're not on a tightrope. Make sure that your right foot is to the right of your left knee. Exhale, slowly take your hands down to the mat, onto the toes of your back foot, lift your bum, big step forwards. Bend your knees and sweep up this time. Nice big in-breath and hands to your heart. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, fold. Take a big step back with your left foot onto the toes, the ball and the toes of the left foot. Bend the back knee slightly and sweep your arms up for a high lunge. Now, if this feels too challenging, by all means, drop onto the back knee. Reach your back heel back, but keep a slight bend in the left knee and tail under crown for that lovely thigh stretch. Okay, wherever you are, take both hands to the floor. Now you have a choice to stay high in that wide-angled forward fold, or to bend your right knee and swivel round into a ninja squat, either with the heel on the mat or off the mat or on it. The main thing here is a straight spine. So if you're in your ninja squat, use your hands, walk yourself over to the other side. It's really strengthening for the knees and for the groin, and lengthening for the spine. Now, wherever you are, take your hands either side of your left foot and swivel round. And then drop your knee perhaps, or rise up into the high lunge. Both hands down to the mat. Take your back foot forwards. Bend your knees and swing all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, fold. Shoot that with your right leg. Nice big in-breath. And once again, drop the knee or rise up to high lunge as an extra challenge coming. This time I'd like you to take your hands to your heart with your elbows wide. Lift up through the ribs and then turn to the left and aim to get your armpit, your right armpit, to the outside of your left knee. So that's your aspiration, that's your aim. Now, if you're in the high lunge, straighten the back leg, reach your heel towards the back of the mat. Wherever you are, see if you can look up towards your left shoulder. Now, slowly take both hands down to the mat, inside the left foot. And it's your choice. You're either going to take the wide forward bend or drop down into the ninja squat. Take your hands to the mat and work your way over to the other side. Both hands frame your right foot, swivel round. So that nice high lunge with a twist. Once again, make sure your right foot's to the right of the center line and your left foot's to the left.
Bring your hands to your heart and take a little twist to the right. Lengthen through the waist.
Take your left armpit to the outside of your right knee. So if it doesn't get there, if you're somewhere in front of it, that's fine. The main thing is to keep your hands at the center of your chest. If you can, look up towards your right shoulder. Now take both hands either side of your right foot. Take your back foot forwards. Bend your knees and swing all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, fold.
Just walk your feet a little bit further apart, toes turned out, and start to bend down into a yogic squat. And from here, see if you can lower your backside with a minimum of drop. So you're just dropping down very gently. Toes to the top of the mat. Reach forward and roll back. Bring your right knee towards your chest. Extend your left leg and have a big squeeze. And then take the right knee to the outside, or the left side rather, of the mat, and extend your right arm. Just take a gaze over to the right. Roll onto your back. We'll do the same on the other side. Squeezing in your left leg towards you. And then take it over to the right, and you can relax your feet, you can relax your body. Take this gently. Then roll onto your back. Hug your knees for a moment. Have a little rock from side to side. Drop your feet down. Slide them away. Let your body soften. Take a nice big in breath. Exhale, release. And just feel the effects of your practice today. Then we'll take a lovely long stretch. Place your fingers, point your toes. Big in breath. Exhale, bring your arms back by your sides. Bend one knee so that you can help yourself onto your side. And then use that top hand to help you up to a comfortable seat. And place one hand on top of the other. Drop your chin, close your eyes. May all beings be happy and free. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this session. Feel free to like and subscribe and share and join me again. Watch this as many times as you want. Watch my other videos, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.